Good morning, everyone. So, I wanted to get on and do my Beautiful Souls podcast. I want to welcome you in. I'm feeling so much better. Um, I'm sorry if I'm not as loud. My voice has calmed down after the accident, which is kind of good, but so many people's like, you're always loud. But I wanted to get on here, and you probably showed up to this live stream for the title, which is Vote Election 2024. And the reason why I put that on there is because I'm not going to talk about voting. I'm not going to talk about that because I want to talk about the soul aspect of a spiritual aspect of what's going on in the world right now, with all the voting, with all the craziness, with all of the candidates hiring other people to, speak out for them. All of this is just a tactic to get you to give your power away. So we all have our own power if you believe in it, you're a spiritual being living here on earth and not just a person. So we're always, if you, we are people, human beings, and then we have a spirit, we have a love, we have compassion, we have a feeling. If you've ever had a loved one, or you've ever felt yourself like me in this accident, oh my God, I'm alive. I felt like my grandparents were there. I felt like my dad was there to hold me, to save me. So this is your spirit. This is a spirit, and we're living here in this body. Well, people here on this earth, and I'm going to say 85%, it used to be very higher than that. It used to be in the 90s. I've been on my spiritual soul journey, I'm going to say, for about 14, 15 years. And back then it was like 99% of the people did not believe. But here's the thing. We are going through this great awakening now, the great awakening of people learning what is really going on in this world. Now you can see it on social media, or you can see it on the government saying they're going to do one thing and they're not doing, they don't do it. The people saying they're going to do something, we're going to make it all better, and they never do. Because nobody is going to make it better for you but you. You are the power. You are the creation of your own life. I know if you know anything about 3D or 5D, I know this is a voting video, but the 3D is separation, keeps people separated, keeps people in their ego thinking I'm better than you, you're better than me. That's what's going on right now. But we are breaking this down because the people that we believed that was better, or that was going to do something to save our country, is breaking it down to realize these people aren't going to do that. Now, we all know that behind the president is 12 people that votes differently, and they are just the messenger. Just like, we're going to vote this into the world, and then they have to sit down and decide, and then the president is just the messenger to give you the decision. They're not actually the one doing the things. They can say they're going to do the things, but the council of whatever it is, I'm not into politics, you guys. I don't subscribe to all this stuff. I know this is like a voting video, but I subscribe to me. I'm the power of my own life. And I want to show you how. A couple years ago, when we were having this great big thing going on in our life and everybody was sick, I did not subscribe to that. You can ask people that were around me. I did not subscribe to that. I did not. My belief was that I was fine and all is well, and everybody around me was fine and well, because it's all a belief system. Whatever we believe this is what we'll receive. And you have to literally believe it, like with all your heart. Like I believed with all my heart that this was not going to affect me, and it did not. Now, it kind of affected me on the outside world a little bit with the grocery stores and the different stuff, but I never ran out and bought a bunch of stuff. I never ran out and I didn't believe in all the stuff that was going on. Because when you live in not 3D, which is separation, and you live in oneness, which is 5D, I'm one with God. And God's got your back. No matter if you died today, it was for a reason, and God's got your back. You believe that 100%. Then you believe that there will be toilet paper tomorrow and food tomorrow, and somebody will help you tomorrow, or somebody will come in tomorrow, or God sends things. God sends things through people, places, and things. If you believe that 100%, then you are in your power. But we're giving our power away to all these people. Well, right now to 2 people. So this one's the one, or that one's the one that's going to change the world. And the world doesn't change like that. The world changes like with one person, and then it's a ripple effect. Like if you've seen me 14 years ago, and then you see me today, and then you see my family today, it's a whole different realm. It's, and then my family's friends and family, a whole different, because that's how it goes. It's like you throw the rock in, and it all spreads out. Just like the hurricanes that we had. I noticed so many people were praying, so many people were sending love, so many people were, this is if you believe, so many people were just praying, meditating on the hurricane, and it went down and down and down. Maybe not the first one, but the second one, down and down and down. I believe this. This is in my belief system. And if we can get more people to believe, like the Bible says, we were all taught that take the Bible out of the schools, take the Bible out of people's lives, so we can show you what we need you to see, whoever these people are. So you're not taking that out of your life. You believe, and you believe what you are told, that I believe and receive, not I believe and get in the middle. I always say that, do not get in the middle. Believe and receive. So yes, there is going to be a president, and yes, hopefully it's the one you like. I'm not going to say who I'm voting for. I'm not going to say who I voted for. I'm just going to say that whoever is going to be the president is going to be for the highest good of humanity. And we're in the Great Awakening, which is waking people up to what's really going on in the world, what's really going on with the gas, what's really going on with the food, what's really going on with the movie stars, what's really going on, what people's telling us in the high places that's really going on, that's not really they're doing. So whoever gets it is going to be the highest good of all for the people to wake up. So like I said, I've been on this journey for 14 years. Before that, I was asleep. Now I'm awake, call it an awakening journey. Then I've seen it grown, but so much more to grow. We have so many more people to wake up. And that's what all this stuff is going on for. That's why we're here. We are here to wake people up. I'm here to wake people up. You're here to wake people up. You're here to awaken, the Great Awakening. That's why we're here. So a lot of people, we're going to talk about the presidency as like parents. So whoever gets in the presidency is going to be the person that is going to wake more people up. Now, not everyone is going to agree with it. But when you, like, if you're a parent and you let your children fall, right? So they learn how to walk, and you let them fall and you let them fall. We have to let the people fall. We have to let the people fall. The reason we have to let them fall is so they'll wake up, because you're not going to wake up to rainbows and butterflies and candy. No, you wake up with pain. Pain wakes you up. When you're feeling the pain and you're like, I'm done, I can't take this no more, then you'll wake up. That's what I did. 26 years of a marriage that I always knew was something's wrong in it, but I didn't quite know. And then when it was over with a big boom, bam, boom, I mean, it was a reckoning, like a wrecking ball through my whole entire house. That's how I woke up. And I looked in the mirror and I said, who are you and what are you going to do to change yourself? And I become this enlightened being. I'm going to say that. I have worked on myself so much. I have healed my inner child. I have healed my inner wounds, that I actually can say that for myself. I have peace of all this. And you know what? Here's the thing. I live in my own little world, and I ask, my mom says it, everybody says it. I live in my own little world, and this is a happy place here. This is my happy place, and I make it my happy place, because here, negative or positive, devil or angel, it's your choice. You can pick which one you want. You can pick the negative all day, and that's what you choose, or you can pick the happiness. I mean, literally, to people on the outside of me right now, my life looks like, holy shit, you have no car, you have no job, you have no, it's nobody's even trying to help you on this accident thing. Look at this person let's blame them. I'm fine. Yeah, I have to go get some stuff done at the doctor's, but I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing, loving myself, taking care of myself, because that's what a higher consciousness awakened being loves and cares about their self. Giving myself nutrition, walking a block and stopping because it was too much. I walked three blocks and about felt like I was dying. Then I stopped. I came home. I rest. We always push ourselves. Do more, do more, do more. No. Being a part of an awakening person is to take care of yourself, love yourself, know what yourself needs. I mean, we go all day and we're working all day and our back is hurting, and we know our back's hurting a little bit, but we don't really know until we lay down, and then we're like, oh my God, my back is broke, because this whole day you just been pushing and pushing and pushing. That's when you wake up. You're like, oh, this stuff is really happening in the world. Oh my God, we better wake up. I don't believe in that system anymore. That's why they called it a belief system. It's a system trying to get you to believe things. Like, so many people believe that two people in this world, one or two, whoever wins, is going to be the controller of their life. I have never thought of a president, these presidents or these people or any other president in the world ever having control over my life, ever. I've never had contact with them, called them. They've never affected me. I live in the world of more than enough. God's got my back. So if the president or whoever puts the food too high, I still have food. If the gas goes $1 million, a gallon, I still have gas, because I believe in a belief system that is, everything is for God is for me, then who can forsake me? I believe in I am one with God, an image of God. I believe that everything in the world is happening for me, for the best of me and everybody around me. I don't believe in the negative stuff. And because you believe and receive, that's why I get the abundance. A lot of people believe the negative. Say 85% of everybody, but people are waking up. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I have a little bit of notes I wrote down. I did talk to you about the negative and the positive. And you're giving your power away. So I love that we are the power of our own lives. We are the believers of our own lives. We are the creator of our own lives. I believe this 100%. Now, 15 years ago, I was like, you can't talk anything into existence, but I have. I have talked Florida into existence. I've manifested all kinds of things into existence. And it doesn't always look what it doesn't look like rainbows. It looks like crying on the floor. It looks like screaming and unbelieving the belief systems that you were taught as a child. You were taught this and this and this. So what I'm saying is, no matter who wins, it's going to be for the best of humanity to wake up. That's the only thing I believe. And for you guys to wake up, because your belief system is in you. So people can come to you and bother you if you let them. Somebody could come into me and say, oh my God, you are so ugly, you are so fat. And I'd be like, what's their problem today? I flip the switch and say, okay, they're having a bad day. A lot of people say, I'm ugly and fat. Oh my God. Oh my God. My whole day's messed up and I'm just not going to be able to live my life today. I'm going to have to go, eat a bunch of food because I'm fat and I'm ugly. So I better just, get cosmetic surgery or whatever. No, you don't do any of that. The peace that you have is inside of you. The beauty that you have, that is inside of you, and it comes out and says, you know how many people I walk around and people's like, oh my God, you're so cute. Oh my God. Just all kinds of things all the time. It's all radiating outside of me. It's the little pebble that I flick out and it hits other people because we're all energy, right? Energy, inner chi. So your inner chi is your energy you push out. So you can push out happiness. People tell me all the time, well, in this situation, it could be like, this is a bad situation. Well, it could always be worse. It could be, I could be dead. I could, there's just always something worse. So, but I have the peace inside of me. I have to make the peace inside of me. There's no president that's going to bring me peace. There's no president that's going to give me muscles. There's no president that's going to make me eat good and feel good and in your own daily lives. Because, yeah, they might try to change a law here or change a law there or, get something going on, whatever they plan. I don't watch it, you guys. I don't subscribe to it. I don't subscribe to this and I don't subscribe to that, whatever my belief systems are. And I live in that world. And because I do, my world looks different. But people can see it. They're like, well, you don't have that kind of life because I don't believe in it. And there's stuff that I've had to get rid of. Oh my God, I believed in, stay married for years. I stayed married for 26 years and was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This marriage is not working out, but I have to stay with them because I need this plaque saying we've been married for 25 years, for 50 years, but really my life's a mess. And one day I said, no, this is not true for me. This might be true for you and your relationship. And you might want to get a plaque saying you're together for 50 years, but holy hell, everybody knows that your relationship is shit. No, I don't want a relationship like that. I want to be happy and loving and caring and fun and ever since I've been divorced in my own soul, I have lived my best life and I have learned so much and I have wakened up to this great life that I live. Now, I'm not saying it's always great. There's things that happen. I'm a human being, but my spiritual being is like, this is just an experience and we're going to go through that. We're going to go through this and everything's fine. You're alive. Your kids are good. Everybody's good. You're fine. Because at the end of the day, you're fine. If you are here on earth and you're alive, you're fine. And if you're not and you're in heaven, you're fine too. You're probably even better. We always hear about the experiences of deaths and going up there, and it's a wonderful place, and you don't want to come back. We do because our children and our families, our husband, whoever we love down here. But it's a much better place up there. I just feel it in my soul. But I am here to change humanity. I believe that 100%. That's why I have a life coaching. I have touched people's lives with the words that I speak, that I channel through, that's not even from my highest self. Like a lot of the stuff I've said, even to my mom, she'll be like, "Well, where did you come up with that?" I don't know. God uses us as vessels, like preachers. God uses them to come through, bring the message to the people to realize you are the one. You are the power. You are the image of God. These people can't harm you unless you allow them. Unless you allow them. I don't care what it is. Saying, um, if people say mean things to you and then you receive it and that's what you want and you want to go with it, then, like I said, if you believe it, you will receive it. But if you don't believe it, like I don't believe in what's going on right now, I don't believe that, this is going to tear my life up. I don't believe that I can't buy a house, or I can't, right now, people are saying, I can't buy a house. Hello, I just bought a house. I can't afford food. There's a way to get food. There's a way to get food. Now, I do believe that we do need to wake up. And I'm here to help people wake up, because there is so much abundance in this world. There's so much money in this world for people that need it, that are not receiving it because of the other people or whoever you believe. You're not supposed to be saying certain stuff on social media, so I won't be saying it. But if 85% of the people were awakened, loving, caring, godly beings, wouldn't you take care of humanity? Yes. Well, the more that wakes up and the more that's loving and compassionate and caring and help my neighbor and love my brother, and as I love myself and love yourself, could you see what the world could be? It's heaven on earth. I love me, and I love my brothers and my sisters and my mothers and my kids and my dog and all that. It's not like it's not a conditional thing. And it used to be. It used to be a conditional thing. It's not anymore. I laid that down. I laid my ego down. You don't have to give me anything to love me. You don't have to, if I give you money, you don't have to give it back to me. And the part of I'm giving right now is, if I give you money, if I give you time, if I give you love, if I give you compassion, you don't have to repay me, because there's no conditions to any of it. And that's how we need to live. We were taught as children, what are you going to do for me? I remember I asked my grandmother for 50 cents for a pop. What will you do for me? That's a condition. Why would I have to do anything for a grandmother to give somebody 50 cents to get a pop for a child that just walked home from school and needs something to drink? Now we look at that right now as humanity as, well, we'll just give our kids something to drink, right? And it's okay. Well, back in the day, it was not. That's how humanity is changing. You see, we're dropping those beliefs. We're dropping that you have to do something for someone to give you something or to love you. We drop that now. We drop that. But here's the thing. Not enough people has dropped that. We have to get to drop it. We always feel like, if I give you this pen, and I do it too, if I give you this pen, then I feel like I'm without a pen. Oh my God. I have a million I have a million pens, and we all do. But we were conditioned as children to believe, if I give you this, then I'm not going to have enough. I give you this money, I'm not going to have enough. That's not true. That is not true. I have so many freaking pens. I have so much freaking money. Always now I'm not saying I have it all in my bank right now, but whenever I spend money, it comes back to me. I'll spend money and it comes back, and ebb and flow, and and you can buy a pen for $1, or you find pens on the streets, you find them at work. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. We always believed the old paradigm, the old belief system is, if I give something up, I'm going to lose something. The new one is, if I give something up from my heart and my love and my caring, I will receive something back. Loving, kindness, and caring. It doesn't have to be material, but a lot of the times, you guys, it's material. I have received so much material stuff, so much money, so much stuff that I've wanted, or things I don't even know I want, from just being who I am, and not going out to work for it. And usually when I'm out working for it, I end up in trouble. So if I'm home and I'm just like doing stuff and people, I'm just receiving. That sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, I know, but this is the world I live in. I receive the best for everyone. I receive the best for me that serves everyone. And that's how you have to look. Who are you in service to today? And I don't mean in service to get something back. Who are you being of service to, and you're not expecting anything back from them? Because that's when God opens the doors and says, she doesn't expect anything back, but there's a law called, giving and receiving, and there's always a space. So it has to be filled. Always will it be filled. Always, always, always. So you'll always, if you release something, you'll always get something back. That's why they say, clean out your closets, give all your clothes away. And a month later, 2 months later, your whole closet's full again. And you're like, oh my God. Because if you have empty space, then it has to be filled back up with different things. And I'm not just talking material, I'm talking about love. If you have giving out love, it fills more back love. If you give out kindness, it fills more back. Now look at all the things that's going on in the world. If we have love and kindness around the world, then we are feeding our people, helping our people. We're not giving bad food to our people. So many people could be healthy. I do not go to doctors to get healed unless I have a broken bone. Because I believe that anything that I could do to eat, or I do meditation, I do earthing, I do food, water, health. I mean, I go to the park and get water. So I don't drink I do drink bottles of water if I'm out somewhere, but I go to the park and get all the water. So the natural spring, I do good things for myself. And God says in the Bible, your temple, treat it as you would want to treat other people. Treat yourself good. Love yourself. Love yourself. Once you start loving yourself, and then you'll be able to understand this whole awakening going on, because you don't live in that world of craziness. You don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news probably 20 years. You don't watch the news. You don't live in the world of, I don't have enough. You always have enough. There is heaven on earth, but it's inside of you, and you have to bring it out. Like a lot of my kids, or some of my kids, will say, well, this is what's happening in the world, but this is not what's happening in my world. So, and I know that they want me to understand what's going on out there, but I don't live in that world. I live in this world. I live in my world, God's world. God says, see the things as you want them to be, not see them as they are out there, because that's not how they really are. Because if you go to a place and I go to a place and I experience this place as being a great place, and you experience the same place as being a bad place, that's how that experience is for you. That's not how it is for everyone. It's your experience in the situation of where you are. So whoever receives or gets the presidency just know it's here to wake people up. So the more people wake up and the faster it goes, we won't even need presidents. We'll need each other. Love, compassion, caring. We don't need a president now. It's just a person that gets up there to deliver a message that somebody else made a decision about to them. And then they get up in front of an audience and says, well, this is the message. And so it doesn't really matter who it is. It matters who's in the counseling. It really doesn't matter that. Just everybody wake up. Because if we all wake up and we have love and compassion for each other and we help each other without the giving part, without the not the receiving, without the conditioning, that's what I'm trying to say. The conditioning part, this whole world will wake up. All right, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and say that. I know it's like 7 a.m. I'm already up and ready to go. But the time has changed. And so we'll know the election tomorrow. So I hope everybody is having peace in their life today. Always. I have peace in my life. My flowers on my table will still be there tomorrow. My food in my refrigerator will still be there tomorrow. My peace in my heart will still be there tomorrow. Because what I said is your peace in your heart flows out. Your love in your heart flows out. It's a ripple effect around you. And that's what your job is, around your people, around your people. And then once it goes out and out and out and out and out, and we all wake up, then we can get out of this whole election people anyway, right? We won't need to elect anybody to deliver something for humanity because we will be humanity. Feels so good. I love that. I feel so yummy about that. So thank you guys. And I will talk to you next week. I usually do this on Sundays. So happy Sunday and have the best day ever. There's the peace is inside of you. The happiness is inside of you. The kindness is inside of you. So make it the best. I'm going to have fun today. Really a lot of fun. All right. Love you.